How you doing, everyone? It's been a while since I made a update to my basement fish tanks. It's sort of a mini fish room. I don't have a centralized air system, but it's a little bit bigger than just a couple of tanks. I recently purchased this ruby red cichlid that's imported from Thailand. It's supposed to be Woody's strain. Woody's pretty famous for breeding wonderful fish with nice finnage. Him and Mr. Samrat are the most well-known Thailand exporters. Sometimes it could be pretty hard for them to respond and to get fish from them. So I was glad I was able to get this one, along with this guy, Blue Neon. I believe he's from Samrat. I got it from a middleman, and as far as I know, that's Samrat strain. So I just started importing fish. Maybe down the road, I'll be looking into getting some breeding groups to get these guys bred so their genes can continue. So this is my 75-gallon grow out. Next to it is my 40-gallon breeder. When I imported these fish from a middleman, I also got this fire red dragon blood. Unfortunately, when I first imported him, I didn't have the proper size females available. These are all the females I got left. I've sold them all since I bred a whole bunch last year. And these are the dragon bloods that's left over since last year's breeding. So within the last 2-3 weeks, 3 of these females in here have gotten I've gotten eggs. They've held. However, one of them ended up swallowing it. So I've never had that happen to me before. I usually let them hold by themselves for full term. However, as soon as I saw the first one swallow a batch of eggs, I kind of panicked. I started stripping the eggs from them and put it in my DIY egg tumbler. So it could be a number of reasons that cause the eggs to eventually go bad from both batches. The first batch was swallowed by the first female, and the second batch and the third batch, I put both of them in the tumbler, one batch after another, and unfortunately I lost both batches to fungus. Don't know what happened. Maybe these females are simply too small of a size. They're just starting to put on some weight right now. By all means, they're still a lot smaller compared to this full-size red dragon blood, but I like him. He's got a really good color. Hopefully I'll start getting some success pretty soon. Over there's my 20-gallon grow out. I gotten a batch of albino ruby reds in the breeder net over there. Pretty soon I'll be moving them upstairs to put them in a 10-gallon grow out tank with with a bunch of other ruby reds that I bred last month. That's gonna be a saltwater planted tank upstairs. That's gonna be better for them. And behind me is a new fish rack that I just built myself. I kind of like it. I painted it with 2 coats of oil-based paint. As you can see, I got they're running on air pump. I'm gonna use air to all my new tanks from now on to save energy. So I got a 20-gallon upstairs, just newly being cycled right now with media from the established tank. In a middle rack over here, I got enough room to put in a 29-gallon tall whenever I get that tank. But in the meantime, I got 2 10-gallons over there and one more 10-gallon down there. It's just something I have extra sitting around. I don't have lids for all of them yet. I'll be making some DIY DIY glass covers myself for the 10 gallons. But for this 20-gallon, I think I'm just gonna go out and buy a proper lid for it from Petco or PetSmart somewhere, just like what I got on here for this one. So that's it for now. I'll probably put out an update again in a few weeks, hopefully with some new fry from this guy. Thank you for watching. See you later.